Hi, Ms. Bransma. It's me, Dylan Betts, and this is my introductory video assignment for peer tutoring. So, a little bit about myself is I'm in grade 12 this year, and I've taken most of the academic courses throughout my time here at Riverside, so I think I have a general, broad, good knowledge of a lot of the subjects, especially the sciences, which is why my placement is very fitting for me. I'm a very outgoing person. I coach for the Poco Marlins, and that's taught me a lot about the importance of communicating well with people. And so I'd say I do communicate well with people, both young and old. And I think that's something that I can really bring into the classroom, being able to talk with the students and also the teacher. Why have I chosen to take peer tutoring? So I chose to take peer tutoring because I want to give back to my community and I want to continue to be part of the community. I think as a senior, sometimes we're slightly divided from the rest of the grades. We're seen as, up above, but I want to be someone who's still engaged with the community. I work as a lifeguard and, as I mentioned, a coach, and both those jobs are very engaging with the community. And so I think that peer tutoring is just another way that I will be able to do that. I also want to be just another option for the students to have as someone who can, take weight off of the teacher's shoulders and be there just to, learn general knowledge for the students. Now, my ideal peer tutoring classroom. I like a calm environment. I like an environment where people can work hard, get things done, and stay focused. And so I think a lot of that comes from having an environment without distraction. I think that a lot of the time what happens in a classroom is that there are chaotic groups and there are calm groups. The calm groups, they want to work. Chaotic groups, they're causing a ruckus. Generally, what happens in those cases is that the chaotic groups will distract the calm groups. So being able to control those chaotic groups and keep the classroom in order, I think, is very important. I also want that a classroom is engaging. So a lot of students generally, they'll zone out, their eyes gloss over, and they'll miss a lot of vital information. So having engaging lessons and helping students stay engaged, whether that's just reminding them to be focused or whatnot, I think that's very important. What qualities do I want to display and do I not want to display as a peer tutor? So I want to be approachable. I think that's the most important thing as a peer tutor is you're someone who is approachable and relatable and almost someone who is seen as somewhat as of a friend. And I think those traits really help a peer tutor succeed and be good at their job because students are more willing to come up to them and ask them questions. I don't want to be someone who has no answers and is, scary, right? I don't want to be someone that the students don't want to come up to. I think having answers is not always possible, but being able to help students by giving your best advice or, doing research yourself. So if someone were to ask me a question I don't know, maybe I'll tell them, you know what, I'll get back to you, do my research, come back to them, and then help them succeed. I also don't want to be someone who takes over. I think that's a big thing that I've experienced in my time is that I've had a lot of peer tutors who like to take over and, if I'm asking about a certain question, they'll just do the whole thing, That's not a way for the student. In my case, that was me. That's not a way for me to learn. So I know the importance of being able to guide students in the right direction without taking over. And what do I hope to get out of this course? I want to improve my teaching skills in the academics. So I already coach, as I've mentioned. I know how to teach in sports, but I have no experience in teaching in academics or in a classroom. My mom's a teacher and I've always looked up to her, and I hope to learn some of the skills that go into teaching in a classroom and teaching academics, because I know although some things are shared across the two, like academics and sports, there is a lot that's different, and there's a lot that goes into being a good academic teacher that you don't learn being a coach. And finally, of course, I just want students to succeed. I just want to be someone who can help students succeed, because I know grade 9 is a big jump in general, and so actually all the years of high school are quite a big jump. So being someone who can help them and give experienced advice is very important. And that's it. Thank you.